Okay, mate. Today on the chopping block, there's the chopping blocks. We're doing a YZ Commodore, not YZ, YZ. In Australia, we say it a little bit differently. Like we've got Nissan, we say Nissan because it's got an S-A-N on there, not Nissan. Otherwise, it'd be S-A-S-O-N. So we spell things, we say things the way they sound. But anyway, it's a 2004 YZ. I'll show the headlights so you know what it looks like. They don't make Holden cars no more, they went bankrupt in Australia. We don't make any Australian cars no more in Australia. The world sucks. This is a Chevy V6. It's almost as big as a V8, but Australia played around with it, so there's more power coming out of that. If you're ever looking for the oil filter on these particular ones, the oil filter's just there. Pull its cover off. It's so hard to get out, but once you got it off, it's alright. Now, you should work on some flat concrete. Put some chocks under the wheels so the car can't move. I put the car in neutral so I can roll the tail shaft to work on it. What we had to do is get the model number off the tail shaft before we could organise parts. That's the model number, but yours could be different. Apparently there's free shafts of these things, so be careful what you get. Now, start the diff first. This is a diff. It's a live axle independent rear end. These are 9/16 bolts. You can't use a normal hex head spinner. You've got to use a twin hex. So, say it's chrome something, a decent spinner, because it's got like a cog teeth on the nut to get your spinner on, and it's still tight as. I've got a 70-pound bow which I used as a kid, and I developed muscles in my back, and I had to use all my might to get these things off the other time. There's a dowel in the back. Once everything's undone, you have to slide that off that dowel to get these off. So go and do them. These next ones here are 1/2-inch bolts. You're going to put possum piss or WD-40 on all the bolts because they're tight. These ones up the diff. These are 3/4 inch. Need to spin it either side, and they were tight. You got to really swing on them. Now there's a dowel at the front that goes inside the yoke for the gearbox, so you can't pull the thing out unless you've got all the bolts out. Once you've got all the bolts out, lift this center bearing up as high as it goes, and pull the whole thing forward. It'll just slip out. Now, the reason I'm replacing pink slip, in Australia you get a pink slip every 12 months or 6 months, depending on when you get depending when you get thing registered. They flagged the idle pulley. What do they call it, idle pulley? Well, it's a universal joint. There's a uni there, but this is we need to replace this. This is all this car needs, this joint. But it's actually on the tail shaft itself, so I don't know if this is a new tail shaft or a Rico. I wasn't told what it was. My daughter and son-in-law's car, but they'll charge $550 for this, but normally they're $1,000. But so you just put it back in reverse. Put these rubber mounts back in. They're these universals. I was brought up mucking around the cars from the 70s. Everything was a universal joint. Double-sized tail shaft, strong, never wore out. Bloody rubbers. Engineering arseholes, my father-in-law calls them. Like, why put these rubbers like that? Rubbers like these? I know it makes the car quiet, but jeez, what a pain in the butt. But anyway, jack your car up, be safe. Hey guys, take it easy.